A rap superstar just revealed a serious health diagnosis that's forcing him to step back from music. A legendary singer got paid $1 million to perform just one song for an hour straight to a family of three. A New York legend gifted $5,000 to Burger King workers just for staying open all night. A soldier asked one of the biggest rappers alive for an autograph and got a response that changed everything. And a rising Florida artist is making moves that have people saying he's taking over the entire state. This is the most insane week in hip-hop right now. Let's get into it. We're starting with some serious health news that just dropped. NBA YoungBoy, real name Kentrell Gaulden, revealed in an exclusive interview with Funny Marco that he's stepping back from music to focus on his health. During the interview preview that dropped this week, Gaulden was asked how many more albums he has left in him, and his response was sobering. He said music is not something he's currently focusing on because of a medical diagnosis. Then he opened up about what doctors told him. According to YoungBoy, his doctor revealed that the left side of his heart is swollen. When asked if that explains his music output, he simply replied, "That explains the music, though, right?" This is huge because NBA YoungBoy built his entire career on being one of the most prolific rappers alive. The guy releases music at a pace that most artists can't even comprehend. He's dropped countless projects and mixtapes consistently, and fans have come to expect new YoungBoy music on what seems like a weekly basis. But this year, his output has noticeably slowed down. Earlier this year, he released Slime Cry in January, which hit number 6 on the Billboard 200. Then in June, he dropped ML2, More Leaks 2. That's 2 projects in roughly 6 months, which might sound busy to most people, but for YoungBoy, that's significantly lighter than his usual pace. The full interview is scheduled to drop Tuesday, August 11th at noon Eastern Time, so we'll likely get more details about his condition and his future plans then. But for now, this is a real wake-up call that even the most dedicated artists have to prioritize their health. YoungBoy is only 26 years old, turning 27 this year, so this diagnosis hits especially hard. The hip-hop community is already sending prayers and well wishes his way. We hope he makes a full recovery and gets back to doing what he loves, but his health has to come first. Next up is a story that's absolutely wild and honestly kind of hilarious. Akon, the legendary R&B hip-hop artist known for massive hits like Locked Up, Smack That, and Lonely, recently revealed a story about a private performance that went completely sideways. According to Akon, he was booked for $1 million by a wealthy family in the Middle East to perform at a private show. That's a massive payday for any artist, even one of Akon's caliber. But here's where it gets crazy. Only 3 people showed up to this $1 million event. 3 people. So you've got Akon, one of the biggest names in hip-hop and R&B, ready to give a full performance, and instead he's performing for a family of 3. But wait, it gets worse. According to Akon's telling of the story, the youngest member of this family, the daughter, basically held him hostage and made him perform his hit song Lonely for an entire hour straight. He said he kept playing it over and over while she just sat there laughing at him. Akon said that moment really put things in perspective and made him realize that in some situations he was basically just a jester being paid to entertain the wealthy, regardless of what the actual show was supposed to be. It's a humbling and kind of hilarious story that shows even at the highest levels of the music industry, artists can find themselves in absolutely absurd situations. The good news is Akon got paid, so he's got the last laugh there. But you can't help but imagine him playing Lonely for the 100th time while one girl laughs at him, and he's thinking about how he could be anywhere else in the world right now. Now let's talk about something that's way more wholesome. 50 Cent, the G-Unit founder and Power co-creator, just reminded everyone why New York loves him. After his recent concert in Queens, New York, he noticed that a local Burger King had stayed open all night to serve all the fans pouring out of his show. Instead of just heading home, Curtis Jackson pulled up to that Burger King and straight up gifted $5,000 to the employees who worked through the night. Now, this isn't the first time 50 has done something like this. Back in 2020, he and social media influencer Jay Mazzini pulled up to Burger Kings in Queens and handed out over $30,000 in cash to employees during the pandemic. But this new gesture shows that 50 still looks out for the people in his community. He grew up in South Jamaica, Queens, and he never forgets where he came from. The workers at that Burger King were shocked and grateful, and the story went viral immediately. This is the kind of stuff that builds a rapper's legacy off mic. 50 Cent could have just gone home. Instead, he showed love to working people just trying to make a living, and that's why people respect him on a level that goes way beyond the music. Here's a story that's been circulating online and has captured people's hearts everywhere. A soldier reportedly asked Eminem for his autograph, and instead of just signing something and moving on, Eminem responded with a line that flipped the entire dynamic of the moment. When the soldier asked, Eminem allegedly said, "Sure, but only if I can get yours first." It's a simple response, but it speaks volumes. By asking for the soldier's autograph in return, Eminem wasn't just being clever. He was essentially saying that what this soldier does, their service and sacrifice, matters more than his own celebrity status. The story has gone viral across social media because it hits on something people respect, a moment where a famous person recognized that there are people whose contributions to society are more significant than entertainment. Whether this exact exchange happened or not, the story resonates because it represents a kind of humility and respect that doesn't always come easy in the celebrity world. And the fact that it's attributed to Eminem, one of the most respected rappers alive, makes it even more powerful. Finally, let's talk about a rising star making serious noise. 730 Turk, an Orlando, Florida-based rapper, just dropped his latest project called Trap Culinary Volume 1.5, and based on the energy surrounding it, people are saying he's taking over Florida right now. The album features tracks like Did It On My Own, Hot Grease, Feel Me or Kill Me, Dead Flowers, Pray for Peace, and more. 730 Turk represents that next wave of hungry, independent rappers who are building their fan bases organically and dropping quality music that resonates with their communities. He's from Orlando, which has been a breeding ground for talent over the years, and he's positioning himself as one of the leaders of the new generation coming out of Florida. The Trap Culinary series is his signature sound, and fans are eating it up. With the release of this new album, social media has been buzzing with talk about him taking over not just Orlando, but the entire state of Florida. What's impressive is that he's doing this as an independent artist, maintaining control of his music and his message, which is something a lot of young artists aspire to but don't always achieve. So that's your roundup. NBA YoungBoy stepping back from music due to a serious health diagnosis that's forcing him to reassess his priorities. Akon getting paid $1 million to perform for 3 people and getting trolled by a teenager. 50 Cent showing love to Burger King workers in Queens and proving why New York will always ride for him. Eminem allegedly showing mad respect to a soldier by asking for his autograph first. And 730 Turk making moves in Florida that have people convinced he's about to blow up on a national level. Which of these stories hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments because I read every single one. Make sure you're subscribed and you've got notifications turned on so you never miss a breaking story first. This is just the beginning of what's about to go down. See you in the next one.